What's up, YouTube? It's Starwolf. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you smash that like button. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so you do get my videos when they drop. Okay, now look. We all know that WACK 100 be saying some outlandish things. We all know that he's very argumentative. He loves to debate, feels like he's right. But look, this what caught my attention. This what, made me want to do this video right here, because he was on Clubhouse and he said a few things in regards to Nipsey and Big U and Eric Holder. Okay, anyway, he was stating that when Big U organized the gang march, and if you're not familiar with the Nipsey Hussle assassination, or whatever you choose to call it, if you're not familiar with it, right afterwards, Big U organized a gang truce and a march where rival sets came together and everybody marched, and they gathered up on Crenshaw and Slauson. But anyway, he was stating that if Big U wouldn't have done that, wouldn't have organized that march, that Nipsey's death wouldn't have been nothing more than a gang killing in the news eyes, in the news media's eyes. They would have just put it off as he was killed by one of his homeboys, and that's it. But we all know, the ones that know. We know that that's BS. That's BS. It wasn't just an internal killing by another Rolling 60s, even though he was killed by a Rolling 60s, along with other elements. So anyway, he also stated that he just went on to say things like Big U, if Big U would have been in the vicinity, which a lot of people feel that he was in the vicinity when this went on, he was stating that Big U would have jumped in front of Nipsey and took the bullets. Now, how many of y'all feel like Big U would have jumped in front of Nipsey and took the bullets? How many of you feel that? Me personally, I don't know. I don't know if he would have did it or not. Do you feel like he was in the vicinity? Do you feel like he was in the area when Nipsey was being killed? I mean, what's your thoughts on this? He also stated that Eric Holder is going to get off because of his mental health history. Now, that's something I can agree with him on, because I feel like he might get off. I feel like he might get off because of his mental health history. He like WACK stated, he's already been on file for his mental health. So this wasn't something where he was trying to play like he was crazy, but do you feel like it was staged? Do you feel like when he turned himself in, that was the whole plan? It was already orchestrated for him to look like there was something wrong with him mentally, that he was mentally unstable? I love to know. I love to know how people feel. But anyway, that's outlandish what WACK was saying, that Big U would have jumped in front of Nipsey and took the bullets, because no one jumped in front of Nipsey. No one jumped in front of Nipsey. And to just keep everything real all the way a thou wow, look, check it out. If that was the case, who has Big U jumped in front of when bullets was flying? I mean, he's had many chances. There's many homeboys that have died, that's been shot, and he was around and he didn't jump in front. So what would make Nipsey special? It wasn't like he really liked Nipsey. He probably started off liking him and then the relationship turned sour. That's outlandish. That's crazy. That's beyond crazy for WACK to even say that. But we all know that some crazy things will come forth out of WACK's mouth at times. Most often times. And it's just like WACK seemed like he's like he putting a cape on Big U. Like he's trying to get back in the good graces of Big U. It's like he's trying to, it's like, you know, he's taking up for Big U like if Big U is his woman or something. You know, it puts you in the frame of mind the same scenario as Will Smith and Jada. That's how much he's taken up for Big U, you know, and we all know that WACK 100 has connections. So why would he come out at this point in time and start speaking on Nipsey Hussle and Eric Holder and the whole entire case when he's had multiple times to do that? And when he did speak on Nipsey, he spoke ill of Nip. He didn't really have anything positive to say. Like he could have, the thing he said about Big U jumping in front of Nipsey and taking the bullets if he was in the vicinity, he could have been said that. It makes you wonder, like, who's pushing his buttons, like not pushing his buttons, but who's pulling his strings, because he's definitely a puppet. So who's pulling WACK strings? Who's actually behind him? Who's the ones behind him that's making him say these things? Because he's just not coming forth just saying it. But it is outlandish though. It's crazy. It's super crazy. And Big U staging a march has nothing to do with nothing. Okay, he staged a march, the gang truce. People still dying. People still being killed, even more people. Why would you even organize a gang truce and a gang march and get everybody together and then you turn around and still talking about rolling 60s? That's a contradiction in itself, throwing up gang signs. But anybody with any sense can see through that. It's transparent. Anyway, let me know how y'all feel about WACK stating all of this, saying all of this. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. And again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Make sure that you share my videos with everybody. Peace.